This segment of the news is brought to you by Great Basin College. A pioneer in distance education, your success is their tradition. Now offering over 25 degree and certificate programs in Pahrump and online.
I'm Deanna O'Donnell. Here's your news across Nevada. The Division of Public and Behavioral Health has been investigating a cyber attack on its medical marijuana program database. On December 28th of last year, the Nevada State Medical Marijuana Program became aware that application information about individuals with medical marijuana agent cards, such as employees and owners of medical marijuana establishments, has been disclosed. The information includes social security numbers and dates of birth. At this time, private patient information is considered to be secure. The entire portal has been taken down to prevent further breaches. The division's IT staff are working with state IT staff investigating the breach. In addition to contacting the individuals involved, the division is notifying 3 major credit reporting agencies of this database breach. Agent card holders are encouraged to report these agencies. Their individual information was compromised in this breach. The incident has been referred to law enforcement agencies for further investigation. A Canadian man was sentenced to almost $3,000 in fines and penalties after pleading guilty to 4 separate misdemeanor counts of illegal possession of raptors. 31-year-old Dana Morley McIver pled guilty to 2 counts of unlawful possession of a golden eagle and ordered to pay $1,745 in fines and civil penalties. He also pled guilty to 2 separate counts of unlawful possession of a bird of prey and ordered to pay an additional $1,210. In addition to his total fine of $2,955, McIver was given a 30-day jail sentence, suspended for 2 years. McIver admitted to killing at least 3 raptors and had numerous raptor parts, such as feathers, wings, and feet, in his possession when he was arrested. The original incident stemmed from a case of reckless driving that led to the arrest of McIver in the Walmart Tire Center in Elko on January 31st of last year. The bird parts were discovered after a search of the vehicle McIver was driving. Eagle feathers are often used in Native American celebrations and are sometimes illegally sold in international markets. In Nevada, as in other states, a U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service permit is required to be in possession of raptors and raptor parts. The total value of the seized raptor parts, in this case, could exceed to $10,000, according to game wardens. McIver admitted to keeping the raptor parts for ceremonial purposes. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. That's your news across Nevada.
Well, the Pahrump Senior Center celebrated ringing in the new year and said goodbye to some dear friends they lost in 2016. Ann Harris explains.
Okay, tip our glasses, everyone, to a fantastic, healthy, hot, happy, prosperous New Year 2017. Let's make it a great year, folks.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody. We've just had our little New Year's celebration here at the center, big lunch, and we toasted with some sparkling cider and just had a great time. We do this every year to kind of bring in the new year and hopefully a good year coming up.
You had a remembrance too, right?
We do. We do that every year too. It's for the folks that we do lose here at the center, and unfortunately it is part of life to have that happen. So we try to remember all of the ones we've lost all year.
How many did you guys lose this year?
I believe it was 16. Wow. That's a lot, yeah.
And but you guys did at the stroke of noon.
We did. It wasn't really planned that way, but it worked out beautifully. We were able to hit right at the stroke of 12 noon. We said Happy New Year to everyone.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it's been a fun year. It's been a great year for the center, and we look forward to a bigger and better year next year.
And the staff gets Monday off?
Yes, we do. We will be closed Monday. They need a day off. They work so darn hard all year long, especially at the end of the year with all the holidays. Yeah, we're closed Monday.
All right. So everybody keep track of that. For more information on the Senior Center, they can give you guys a call. You also have a really active Facebook page.
Yes, we do. Our Facebook page is active, and we get a call anytime you want. Any questions you have, we'd be happy to answer. 727-5008, 9 to 3:30, Monday through Friday.
And residents can come and have lunch here. Also, if you need to have home delivery because you're bedridden.
We do have homebound meals, Meals on Wheels, if you have a need for those. If you aren't able to get out and come to the center and have lunch, please contact us because we can provide lunches 7 meals a week. And we have our daily here 5 days a week at the center, Monday through Friday, 11:30 to 12:30.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone.
All right. Drive high, get a DUI is the message the Nevada Highway Patrol wants Nevadans to remember as the use of recreational marijuana became legal January 1st. Though recreational use is legal, the use of marijuana prior to or in the act of driving continues to be illegal and a serious crime. NHP says those using marijuana cannot judge their own level of impairment and need to understand that any amount of consumption puts individuals at a greater risk of an impaired crash, injury, and even death when behind the wheel. As driving high has always been illegal, Nevada law enforcement officers are trained to recognize the signs and symptoms of driving under the influence of marijuana. If an individual is stopped on suspicion of a DUI, the officer will conduct a field sobriety test on the driver. The officer will make a determination based on driving behavior, performance on field sobriety test, and overall observations of the driver. If the officer determines that the driver is under the influence of marijuana or other intoxicating substances, the driver will be required to submit to a blood test. Nevada law specifies that a driver with 2 nanograms of active THC implies DUI. However, no matter the level of THC, law enforcement officers will base arrest on observed impairment. Currently, Nevada law does not differentiate penalties for marijuana impaired driving from alcohol. Impaired driving penalties are the same regardless of the substance or combination of substances. However, when combining substances, there is a greater degree of impairment. This significantly increases the chances of crashes, injuries, penalties, and charges. In 2016, Nevada voters approved Question 2, legalizing the recreational use of marijuana. Question 2 passed with a 54.5% support. Starting January 1st, 2017, the recreational use of 1 ounce or less of marijuana by adults 21 or over is legal in the state of Nevada. Medical marijuana was legalized in Nevada in 2000.
Well, Diabetes Workshop is happening soon. Here's Christina Floyd with all the details.
It's a diabetes self-management workshop. It's a 6-week workshop. You come in once a week for about 2.5 hours. It's for anybody that if they have diabetes, if they're pre-diabetic, or if they take care of somebody that is diabetic.
What's the workshop going to consist of?
The workshop it's a evidence-based program that was written by Stanford University, and it goes over how to deal with the symptoms of diabetes. We don't get into the medical side of it. For someone that has been diagnosed with the diabetes, the doctor says, okay, now you need more physical activity, you need to eat healthier. It's a workshop setting to where people can set goals and action plan. Okay, how am I going to eat healthier? So we talk about nutrition, reading labels, and then physical activity. Okay, we do how to set a goal that, to walk for 10 minutes a day or whatever it is that they want to do that works for them. We also talk about fatigue and pain and the emotional side of diabetes, how to deal with those things.
And one of the good things for a workshop with a bunch of people there is that they can also give their opinion and advice of what maybe have worked for them.
Yes, that's a huge part of it, and that's why we are trying to get at least 8 people to be part of this workshop because, the input from other people is huge. That makes it,
And so when's the sign up, when's the workshop, and is there a fee?
You can sign up now, and the workshop is going to start January 12th, and it will go 6 weeks consecutively after that, so every Thursday, and it's going to be 5:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. There's no cost for the workshop. It's funded by the state of Nevada.
Where's it at?
It's going to be at the Nye Communities Coalition, and that's 1020 East Wilson Road.
And how can people get ready and get registered for this?
They can call the coalition. The number there is 775-727-9970. My extension is 238, or they can just ask for Christina.
All right, we'll have your weather when we return.